you're not a musician, है ना? So when you are in a studio getting those tracks A&R'd, what is your input and how are you approaching it?
Like I would say there are two kinds of A&Ring, right? There is one where I go out into the market and acquire a released or a made song. And sometimes I develop songs with artists. So my contribution has to be enough that like it should be crucial enough that without me the song does not exist, or maybe does not exist in the form that it exists right now. And like give your inputs with humility, because know that you don't know shit. You're just a proxy for an audience, nothing else. So I would say that whatever inputs you give as an A&R on a song to an artist, whatever, give them with a lot of humility. That agar wo सामने से बोले भाई एकदम बकवास idea है, you should not take it to heart, because I don't even know like step one on FL Studio. Like, so who am I to say anything? Feel grateful that your inputs are being heard, but give it with a lot of humility, I would say.
I think what Anmol was saying earlier about the humility as well, it's still like an opinion, right? You are being paid to have an opinion about something. I think in another conversation, we've spoken about the thing that you feel or think might work may not be your particular preference, in music, if you're listening to it on your own as well. But you still need to understand that, this is something that is going to work for this audience set, or this is what this needs. And you may be able to give an opinion with humility, but your job is still to have an opinion and to take ownership of that opinion. Because I think with A&Rs, you can get 5 options of songs, like the second style that Anmol said, you can pick a song. You have to pick a song. You might have you can look at it from a probability perspective, saying that one of these 5 might work. Let me pick the artist who has the most followers, and that will reduce my risk. That is not A&R. That is data analysis.
Exactly.
Which is the main source of business happening, which is why do labels want to invest in people who are already doing well? That's just because of the nature of the market, right? The amount of risk that it takes to put out a track, let alone break an artist, I'm talking about breaking a track itself, is so high that any company would like to reduce risk by having some kind of assurances. And having an opinion and having skin in the game and saying that with humility, I think this is going to work, and taking ownership of that fact is what is required.
And also
that's what he's doing really well.
Also a lot of artists I speak to, and you guys also do, across the board, the feeling is I don't want an A&R in the room, when I'm making my song. So that also comes. So the humility factor is so important. They have to feel like they can trust your input, because perfectly, as you said, you're a proxy for the audience.
Yeah.